today's lesson, we will be discussing about the origin and migration of the Mole-Dagbani states. But before we begin with the discussion, let's take a look at our lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, we should be able to discuss the origin and migration of the Mole-Dagbani states of present-day Ghana. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to our channel. The Mole-Dagbani is made up of the Mamproosi, the Dagomba, and Nanumba. Today, the Mole-Dagbani occupy the northern territories of Ghana. They are found in the Upper East and Northeast regions of Ghana. Traditions of their origin is preserved in drum music. Available historical information asserts that the first three states, which were founded in about the first half of the 15th century, claim common ancestry in Tohaji, the Red Hunter. According to oral tradition, the Mole-Dagbani came from a place east of Lake Chad. From here, they migrated to the Hausa state of Zamfara in northern Nigeria and later through Mali before reaching their present home in Ghana. Tohaji's grandson, known as Beiwa, moved westward to settle at Pusiga, where he started building his own kingdom through wars of conquest. The conquest led to the extension of the kingdom as far as Fada and Gruma in Burkina Faso, Gambaga in the south, and Sansain Mango in the east. Beiwa gave birth to 8 children. Zirili was the eldest of the sons. However, the eldest of Beiwa's 8 children was Yamtori, who was a girl and thus by custom could not succeed him. Zirili thus succeeded his father as demanded by tradition. On the death of Zirili, there was a succession dispute as each of the younger brothers wanted to be king. The throne should have been given to Tohogu, who happened to be the eldest among the surviving brothers. However, Tohogu's succession was disputed by his younger brothers, led by Situmbu and Mantambu. Civil war broke out between the brothers, and Situmbu and Mantambu chased Tohogu away from the capital. Under the circumstance, he had to flee. After a brief stay, he returned to Gambaga, where he founded the Mamproogu kingdom. The people took the name Mamproosi, whilst the king was called Nayiri. The capital of the new kingdom was later transferred to Nalregu. The two brothers, Situmbu and Mantambu, also moved south and founded Dagon and Nanumba respectively. All the state regarded Mamproogu as their parent kingdom and Nalregu as their spiritual home. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to our channel. Hello there, you are welcome to HisGov TV. And so in today's lesson, we have learned about the origin of the Mole-Dagbani people who are currently occupying the northern part, some part of the northern part of Ghana. And presently there is a whole lot of conflict in that particular area where the Mole-Dagbanis settled, and particularly we know the conflict as the Boko conflict, and I know you might have heard some disturbances in the Boko area now, and partly you can understand the rationale or the source of the conflict in the history of the Mole-Dagbanis as it has been narrated here. Of course, don't also forget that these are oral traditions, and therefore there may be some variations as to the narration of the story. Now you see that the Boko conflict is between the Kusasi and the Mamproosi people of the Mamproogu kingdom, and we know that the Mamproogu kingdom came out of the Mole-Dagbanis that came from the Lake Chad area to settle in modern-day Ghana. So you see, when these invaders came, they met the Kusasi, who are the indigenous people of the land, or the aborigines of the land. But you see, most of these indigenous people of the north, like the Sisala, the Vagala, the Tampolisi, and co, most of them did not have organized state. They were stateless or acephalous societies. That means that they did not have a central government. They were, they were rather headed by the Tindanis in their various families. And so when the invaders, who were well organized politically, came, they imposed their authority on the local people. And so today, the source of the conflict has to do, or is rooted in chieftaincy issues as to who should be the ruler over the Kusasi. The Mampusu claim that they are the rulers, the land belongs to them. Meanwhile, the Kusasis are also saying different thing altogether. And, because of political influence backing one tribe over the other, from the days of Kwame Nkrumah, the CPP in the 1950s, and as at today, because of these political parties backing one faction against the other, it looks like there is no end in sight for the Boko conflict. But hey, bear in mind that the Kusasis are indigenous people to the area, and therefore they own their land. But so that is that. You can share your view in the comment section. If you have any other narration regarding the origin of the Mole-Dagbani, we will be glad to learn that. Let's all learn our history together, and do not forget to subscribe to this channel.